So I am at a house in Lakewood that we're doing a light fix and list on. So this is one where we're just doing carpet and a new furnace. We're doing a new roof, which I do want to point that out for this house. Anytime you see houses with these wood shake shingles, it's just insanely expensive. It's like $50,000 to replace those. And this has an HOA that requires you to use that or clay or actually, since we're talking about it, there's also like a metal type of roof that this HOA allows. And a lot of times here in recent years, the HOAs have been allowing this cheaper style roof to be installed. Now, don't get me wrong, it's still not cheap. This roof for this house is gonna run $34,000. So, but compared to 50, you know, it's a lot cheaper than putting the wood on. But this is the material. It's kind of a steel piece with the asphalt shingles kind of glued to it. And a lot of times their HOAs are allowing that. So we are doing that which is really expensive, and we're doing a new furnace, a new air conditioning, a new water heater. Besides that, very little cosmetic changes. So for this bathroom, we're going to refinish the tile. We're gonna fix the plumbing leak, like open up the ceiling there. We're gonna replace this dated toilet. We're gonna put new flooring so it's not carpet. We're leaving these vanities, right? And we're doing that because the comparable properties in the neighborhood have some more dated things, right? So on this property, the plan is to make it look slightly more modern, not not top of market kind of modern, but with just paint and carpet, and then fix everything that looks like an eyesore or a problem. So in this bathroom, there was a toilet leak, and you can see the wood floors warping quite a bit. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna rip out the wood floor in this bathroom and put a tile floor into this particular bathroom. So it'll be a new toilet with tile floor, new bath accessories, a new light in the ceiling, and that's it. We're gonna call it good. So that's what we're doing there. We're gonna leave the wood, the dark wood trim, and we're gonna paint all the walls bright white, which is in the middle of happening right now. So over here in this bathroom, we're getting rid of these extremely fancy light fixtures from sometime in the 70s, and we're gonna replace it with a much more tame looking light fixture. We're gonna get rid of the gold faucets and put new in. We're gonna put laminate floors down here, replace the toilet. We're gonna refinish the tile and tub, and it will look a lot better, you know, along with paint. So here they've started the paint. So that's the plan with this property. I will do another walkthrough when we're completely done. I think the takeaways from this are shingle roofs are insanely expensive. Don't agree to replace like a wood or a clay roof for the kind of money that you would replace a shingle roof for, because it is multiple times more. Don't get caught in that trap. Also, this is a huge furnace. You can just tell by looking at it how big it is. And it's that big because it's a big house. It's that one furnace. It's not a two furnace system, and it's a multi-level house. There's like 4 different levels here. There's a lot of square footage. So it costs more, about $2,000 more to replace the furnace and air conditioning for a big unit like this than it does on a typical unit. So I think we're all in $7,500 for the furnace, air conditioning, and water heater. And typically we'd be closer to $6,000 for those things, but it's bigger, so it costs more. Also, I have to rerun the line set. Actually, I should point that out too. So the new furnaces are high efficiency, almost all the new ones. So when you install a new high efficiency furnace, it's going to use different fluid in these line sets. And the line set runs fluid from the fan coil that sits on top of the furnace outside. So it runs in this ceiling soffit outside, where I think we'll be able to see it through this window. There's a condenser sitting there. Yeah, see that condenser. So we're gonna get a new condenser and everything, but we need to replace the line set, which means in this house, we're gonna need to put a hole in this soffit about, you know, here, another hole here, another one here. So like 3 holes so we can fish the line set through. And that would be another easy one to miss, right? And it's not like you should train all of your realtors to know all this stuff, but it's something you need to know. So when you're double checking the numbers before you sign the documents, you make sure you have money in there for things like patching the drywall from the line set being pulled and charging extra couple grand because it's a big furnace. Right, so there's these little things you need to some of them you're just gonna learn the hard way as you go. There's no way to know all of them, but I'll point things out like this in these videos, and I'll help you avoid costly mistakes as much as humanly possible. So thanks for watching, and I will show you this house again when we're all done.